Okay, let's talk about how robots are going to change our lives. This is my vision of the future. I think that advancements in autonomous vehicles, artificial intelligence, and chat robots will change the shape of our city and facilitate cultural change in ways that aren't really that unpredictable. This ridiculous-looking thing right here is a Google car. It's an autonomous vehicle, also known as a self-driving car, that Google is producing this year. Now, it might seem strange that this ridiculous-looking bug thing can change the transportation infrastructure of the planet, but it can, and that's actually really kind of cool. This is what I think is going to happen. Autonomous vehicles will be our primary means of public transportation, and eventually it will replace the need to own a car at all. Car ownership is going to be a thing of the past. Now, a couple of reasons why. Did you know that the average car is parked for 95% of the time? What if we could reduce that to 10 or 20%? Let's have fewer cars and keep them continually in motion. Let's network them together and create a smart grid to create perfect traffic control. That way we can have these things zipping around the city, no problem. You'll be able to order a ride on demand, get picked up and dropped off at a location of your choice. A smart grid means that there's no traffic slowdown and no stop signs unless a pedestrian needs to cross the street. And even better, because these things are moving continually and dropping you off, they don't need destination-side parking. Did you know there are 20,000 parking spaces in downtown Oklahoma City alone? That's roughly 2.3 million square feet of space, or 1,540 Starbucks. Let's reclaim the space and use it for awesome things. There's another thing that we can use with the smart grid. It doesn't suffer from human error. We can eliminate human-caused traffic accidents, which are the vast majority of them. There are an estimated 35,000 deaths last year and 4 million injuries due to crashes. What if we can reduce that number and reduce the strain on our healthcare infrastructure? Owning a car is also very expensive. It costs about $9,100 a year to own a median car for the first 5 years. On average, you're not going to own that car for that long. And over your lifetime, you'll own about 12 cars. That's $109,000 in secondary costs alone. Get excited about this, because this is happening right now. Google is releasing a 100-car prototype program this summer, and if everything goes well, they're going to put these things on the road in California over the next couple of years. But there are a couple of things that need to happen before this future can become a reality. One thing is, car ownership is embedded in American culture, but this appears to be changing. We need to change what we think about our work schedule. A 9-to-5 work schedule means we're maxing out the grid at 2 times a day. And also, the smart grid technology I'm talking about doesn't exist yet. We still need to get there. Now imagine you're sitting in your car, and you need to ask a question like, what's the best burger joint in town? You might pull out your cell phone and ask Siri or Cortana, hey, what's the best burger place? These things are cool because they already exist and are in your pocket right now, but they're not living up to their full potential. Now this is a wide category of robots that I'm talking about. Cell phone assistants, automated phone systems, internet relay chatbots, text message autoresponders, people pretending to be Nigerian princes, and maybe even an adorable kitten hiding in a chat room. What can we do with them? Well, these things are adept at keeping an eye on text and voice communication. We can use them to both notify and trigger different actions. So why don't we take these things and use them to interact with any other service, like perhaps intelligent applications? There's one thing in particular, this thing. This is IBM's Watson. It is an intelligently autonomous computer system. Now, we don't really have the practical applications worked out for this thing yet, but it has a wide range of possibilities that IBM is thinking through. Let's take a moment to take in a quote from IBM. The goal is to have computers start to interact in natural human terms across a range of applications and processes, understanding the questions that humans ask and providing answers that humans can understand and justify. This is the Star Trek computer that they have built. And even if the practical applications are still being worked out, it's already defeated us at Jeopardy. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. This is Watson destroying 2 former champions at Jeopardy, and this one has given in to our robot overlords already. But now how did it do that? Watson is adept at parsing natural language into a query and searching against a data set, and then selecting an answer based on evidential data sources. But even more importantly than that, it takes what it's done here and it's learned. That opens up a whole slew of things that we can do with an artificial intelligence system, like diagnosing medical problems, addressing problems in healthcare and medication in developing countries. It can help researchers find material faster, and you can get personalized answers based on natural language, and maybe use that to run a smart grid, perhaps? So the point of this is a natural language parsing AI has the ability to respond to our needs in real time. Doctors will have a wealth of medical information at their fingertips. City planners can benefit from a vast store of historical information. So why don't we use its powers to make decisions more quickly and more accurately? So my vision of this, the whole point is advancements in these areas of technology are coming quickly, and they have the ability to enrich our lives and make everything cool. but they're coming and we can't stop them. Might as well embrace them. Thank you.